Hi and welcome to A World of Words. I'm Vanessa and today I'm going to be telling a spooky story. So it is challenge 6, the final challenge of Spooktober. It has been so much fun to do all these videos. I know I skipped a couple, but I did like 4 out of 6 videos, I think. So I feel like that's pretty good. So yes, today's challenge is the tell a spooky story. I was thinking I could maybe tell like an Edgar Allan Poe story or something like that. But then I was like, why not share an original story that I've written? So that could be kind of fun because then you could get a sense for maybe my writing style a little bit, even though this story is really old. This is a story that I wrote back in college in my very first creative writing class. It's not like a crazy scary story or anything, but it's more like a suspense story with kind of classic horror movie vibes, considering it takes place at a camp for cheerleaders. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say going into it. So this is an original story. I was about 19 when I wrote this. It's called Cheer Camp. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna tell a story now. I heard that Chase's party is going to be even better this year, my best friend Cassandra exclaimed. Chase was a rich guy our age whose extremely fancy summer house was pretty close to the cheerleading camp Cassandra and I were currently attending. Chase and his friends came by the cheer camp a few times last year, and in the middle of the summer, Chase threw a big party, a tradition that his older brother started and that Chase was only too happy to continue. But I still don't understand why we're walking to his house through the woods, I said as I dodged a low-hanging branch. Remind me why we can't just ride with our other friends in Tara's new Mustang? Because, Haley, Chase told me about a shortcut through these very woods that leads directly to his backyard, and he wants us to get there early. Cassandra smiled proudly, thrilled that Chase chose her of all the other cheerleaders to come over early. Yes, but since one is walking in platform shoes through the woods faster than driving, I questioned. Cassandra shook her head as if I was the one with flawed reasoning ability. The road winds all around the hills and the lake, while the woods go behind the lake in a much more direct way. Fair enough, I admitted. But do you really trust Chase's directions? We only hung out with him, what, 3 times last year? 4, Cassandra corrected. Plus, he's hot. He'd never lie. We stopped suddenly. In front of us was a disheveled-looking cottage with boarded-up windows and broken shutters that appeared ready to fall off at any second. Oh my god. Is this awesome or what? Cassandra beamed as she ran towards the house. Haley, we are so going in here. Are you kidding? I asked her. That house is exactly like the one that was in the campfire story earlier. You know, where... Come on, you don't really believe that silly story. It's made up. Clearly it's not. Because, look, his house is real. Cassandra gave me a disbelieving look. Oh, you're right, she said in a sarcastic voice. This is the place where Blake made a deal with the devil to trade his hand for a hook so he could murder cheerleaders more effectively. Maybe, I pouted. Cassandra rolled her eyes and pulled the door open. You could stay out here, Haley, but just remember, he killed more girls in the woods than he did inside the house. I looked around the darkening woods suspiciously. You're right, I agreed. Plus, there's strength in numbers. Whatever, Cassandra laughed, letting the door slam shut behind us. Looking around, I noted that most of the dusty old furniture was ripped. By a hook, perhaps? And there were these suspicious red stains everywhere. I nudged Cassandra and pointed to the stains. So, she asked, that could be anything. I suddenly heard a calm, almost sing-song voice that had just the slightest edge of a threat to it say, What are you doing in my house? Cassandra, I whispered, clutching her arm. It's his spirit. I thought he was human, Cassandra whispered back, grabbing my arm. We don't really know what he is, she elbowed me. Why did you let me come in here? I let you? I didn't want to come in. You were the one who thought breaking and entering was a big joke. You never take anything seriously. You know better. I don't. You should look out for me. Save me from myself. Don't fight, the voice said. We can all party. Cassandra and I exchanged a look. Party? We said at the same time. I heard a closet door to my right open and turned to see Chase smiling with a microphone in his hand. You! Cassandra gasped, narrowing her eyes at Chase. Wait, is this why you told us about the shortcut? So you could play a dumb prank? If it was so dumb, then why were you so scared? One of Chase's friends, Aaron, said as he came down the stairs. Chase looked around, confused. Aaron, where's Trey? Aaron turned to face the empty doorway of the room behind him. Dude, he yelled, what are you doing? When Trey didn't answer, Aaron walked into the room. I followed him because, well, I don't know why I followed him, to be honest. Trey was sprawled out on the floor, unconscious. What the? Aaron started to say. I looked into the dark corner behind Aaron and gasped. The end. Yep. That's the end of the story. What happened to Aaron? Is there somebody else in the house? These are things that we'll never know. So hopefully you liked my spooky story. Yeah, I had a lot of fun writing that back in the day, and I hope you enjoyed it. I forget what the actual writing prompt was for that story, but I really enjoyed writing it, and I still think it's kind of fun, even though it kind of leaves off on a horrible cliffhanger, and you don't know what's happening. I swear at one point I wrote a continuation of it, like an extended version of it, but I don't know where it is, so... Anyway, that was my entry for the spooky story challenge, and I don't know why I have to say spooky like that, but I do. I can't help it. Please let me know what you thought of the story in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on either like the story or my narration of it or anything like that. Reading comments always makes my day. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I upload new videos on Mondays plus the occasional surprise video, so please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Click the little bell notification icon if you want to be notified for when I post new videos. And thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day and a happy Halloween. Bye!